guys, welcome back again to another tutorial. This is a new year. I haven't been uploading, but I'm back now. Another announcement to reach 100 subscribers. As you know, before I promised you, if I reach 100 subscribers, I'll be dropping a free loop kit. In the course of the week before the first week of February, I'll be uploading the free loop kit. I'll provide the link. The loop kit will be free, totally free. Anyone that needs it, I'll leave the link in the description in my next video. Yeah, so today I'm going to show you how to make future style loops in the style of ATL. I'll be making a dark loop. Yeah, I hope you get to enjoy it. If you're new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe, comment and share. Yeah, let's get it. So to make future melodies, most of the future melodies are usually dark melodies. So you need to choose a minor scale. So I chose G sharp minor, and the BPM I chose to go with was 148. So before we get into the loop making, let me play you the final sample so you can get to know what we are creating. Yeah, so that's the final sample. So let me show you how to create this sample. The first pattern I started with was a bell from Electra X from the Brobies Bank. The bell is called Paranoid. This is the pattern I drew in. So let me show you how I created this melody in a quick way so we can save time for the video. So I started with a G sharp. As you notice, the scale of the melody is G sharp. So I started with G sharp, then went to the third note in the G sharp minor scale. Then I went to the E, which is an half semitone, to the D sharp, which is in the key of the G sharp minor. Then I went to another octave, repeated these, I repeated these top middle notes like this, and then I created with the 7th note in the G sharp scale, then I created a bounce like this. And then what I did, basically copy pasted this pattern, the second bars, then I created like a downward motion with these two keys, and this is how it sounded. Then I copy pasted this pattern to the second two bars. This is how it sounded. Yeah, that's how I created that melody. So this is how it sounds after naturalizing the velocity. What I did is I rendered out that pattern, and this is the final pattern that I had. So before I rendered it out, I had sent it to the mixer, and on the mixer I added an equalizer, blurred overdrive, and a fruity limiter. The limiter was to bring it together, and the blurred overdrive was to increase the velocity and the dynamics too. So after rendering it out, I sent it to mixer 5, and what I did, I just did nothing. And then I went to the second pattern. It was a pad. This pad is a one shot from the Aurora producer grind kit, so shout out to the producer grind too. And I drew in this pattern. I just followed the G sharp minor scale. I sent it to the mixer too. And what I did, I added an equalizer, cut the highs and the lows, added a crystallizer, chose the wet part preset, loud overdrive, and then the fruity limiter too. And then the third instrument I added was another part from the Aurora one-shot kit. So Producer Grind, of course, one of the best one-shot kits, And this is how it sounded. I just drew in a simple pattern, started from the root note G sharp, went to the seventh note in the G sharp scale, which is the D sharp, and then I repeated the D sharp in a different octave, and this is how it sounds. Yeah, that's the third pattern I added, which I sent to the mixer in number 3, and I ensured I didn't add any effects. Most of these one shot sounds are usually processed and have some effects on them, so you don't need to do much with them. So the final instrument sound I added was a vocal chop from the Aurora skill from the Aurora shot. Pitched it up around 600 cents to move it from the C sharp key to the G sharp minor key. And this is how it sounded. So after bringing in this vocal chop, what I only required to do was arrange the loop. I started with the vocals, the parts, all the instruments were together on these first 16 bars. This was like the hook, and then I went to the verse, another 16 bars, and then I created some variations with these remaining parts, and then I added the stems towards the end of the loop. I also added a bass. The bass I used was the Aurora bass short, it's called the thumb, and I drew in this pattern. Sometimes adding these slide notes makes your bass be unique. You need to find ways to be unique in order to create your own sound. So after arranging the loop, I rendered it out without the bass, and this side sounds without the bass. Sorry. So together with the bass, this is the final sample. That's how you make future dark loops. Yeah, this loop will be part of the free loop kit. I'll be dropping early February, so stay tuned for it. I hope you learned something. Thank you for watching.